This is our French teacher. What is this French class grade level?
The class that you will be observing is French 1.
Okay, French 1.
And it's primarily freshmen.
Okay, okay. Total, how many students in your class?
I believe it is 22.
Okay, 22.
It's my smallest class.
Student. Okay. Is there anything that you would like me to specifically observe during the class, during the lesson?
I always like people to watch just if people are on task, because sometimes with the talking activities, it's hard for me to give my attention to one group and then make sure that everyone stays on task. So just see how I'm managing that.
Okay. So briefly describe the student in this class.
Yes, it's a very chatty class. It's very loud. It's my smallest class and it's the most distracted because it's freshmen and after lunch and just the personality. So I need things to keep them active.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What is your identified student learning target?
We have just finished a unit on telling time, weather, and date, those kind of basic things. Mm-hmm. And now we're moving into food, but I'm focusing on students being able to describe what they want.
Okay.
So wants and needs.
Okay.
Having to do with food and drink.
Okay, so to which part of your curriculum does this lesson relate?
Well, today in class, I introduced the concept of I want and asking what someone else wants, mm-hmm. and expressing what they wanted in terms of beverages to drink. And then we worked a little bit on just repetition and practicing in a circle activity. Probably just go into hunger and thirst, introduce a few more foods. It can be very interactive, so more talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How does this learning fit in the sequence of learning for this class?
Since this is one of the kind of basic things I like to talk about, we've talked about students' families, mm-hmm. Their likes, their dislikes, where they live. I'm trying to introduce the main verbs. Mm-hmm. So this would be, talking about wants. So for example, today we talked about not only I want a coffee, but also I want to sleep. So just getting students to increase their vocabulary a little bit and talk about themselves.
Okay, I see. Okay. And next question is, how will you engage the student in the learning, and what will you do? What will the student do? Will the students work in groups or individuals, or as a large group provide any materials that the students will be using?
They will probably be working in pairs, mm-hmm. For that fine practice, or in small groups, so that I could go around and actually check their progress. I had props today, so I will probably bring some props tomorrow. They seem to like to hold on to tea bags or coffee, mm-hmm. cups, just to practice fake food. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll do a recheck of their knowledge from today, just to mm-hmm. make sure everybody's on the same page. And then if I need to review, I will. And then if I need to break them into different groups, I will.
Okay. How and when will you know whether the student have achieved the learning target?
Since it's early in the lesson, I will, early in introducing this, I will be happy if they get the concept of I want, mm-hmm. And can repeat that, mm-hmm. and maybe ask the questions as well. What do you want? Mm-hmm. Most of the food vocabulary I'm introducing are cognates. So the food vocabulary isn't very difficult because I really want to focus on the communicative language.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.